Okay, say today we will see computer virus. Normally, computer virus is a piece of code, or it's a program, right? So a computer virus is a program or piece of code designed to hide in the background and to perform one or more of the following activities. So what's the purpose of creating the computer virus? What are the advantages for creating virus, or why they are writing computer virus program, right? So normally virus is a piece of code, right? Or virus is a program designed to hide in the background and to perform one or more of the following activities. First one, say replicate itself. It can be replicate itself. Sometimes some programs, it can be multiply inside, right? Sometimes some other virus program can be act. So one file is available. That is my personal file or whatever my office file. In that file, some other file it attached to the other program, or instructions. Some type of virus may be replicate inside itself. Some type of virus program may be attached to the original document. So third type of viruses perform unintended action, unintended or unwanted action, right? So without our knowledge, sometimes mouse is moving here and there, right? Mouse is moving here and there. Sometimes the machine is working continuously, or the symbol says the system is busy, right? Without our knowledge, the system is busy. So these are the possibilities. Maybe our computer might be affected by virus, right? A computer virus is a piece of program. A computer virus is a program or piece of code designed to hide in the background and to perform one or more of the following activities. What are they? Replicate itself, attach to other program or instruction, perform unintended actions, right? So a program need not to perform outright damage in order to be called a virus, right? So in fact, some virus program don't cause any damage to the computer. Some program, it's create itself, or it can be attached to the program, but it cannot cause anything from the computer. So we can manage to go that type of viruses, right? We can go that type of viruses. So computer virus often infect many programs on the same system or even part of the operating system. Users can unknowingly transmit a virus from one system to another by copying infected program files from one machine to another by using infected program downloaded from the internet. There are possibilities it can be spread. We can copy one file, one machine to another machine. We can transfer the file one machine to another machine. Or sometimes we can download some files throughout the internet. These are the possibilities. Virus come down inside the system. So what are they? One, we can copy the program one to another. Sometimes we can download the file from the internet. Sometimes we can open unauthorized mail from our mail box, right? So these are the possibilities we can accept, or we can allow the virus program from the outside. The first common virus program, the first common computer virus called brain virus. It was written in 1986, right? It was written in 1986 by two brothers in Pakistan. The majority of viruses are written by hackers. Normally, computer virus can be written by hackers and crackers, right? See, some of the main reasons for writing virus programs are hacking, the purpose of hacking, right? Second one, to prevent copying software. So they plan to protect their software from unauthorized access. So they can plan to sell the software by cash, sometime, not only sometime. Normally the people are not interested to purchase the software. So they try to use free software, or they try to avoid paying money for the company or the relevant person. What they can do, they can take the copy of that program and try to use that one. So now the software program can be restricted only one time, or only 5 times they can put the machines. After that, it's not allowed to installed. So due to that, they are using some type of virus program. So it can be allowed. It can be allowed this much. Other than this, if you are using without the knowledge of the authors, it can be affected the machine, right? So these are the purpose they can initially created the virus. So sometimes someone say, if a student is in the class, he is a bright person, what they can do, they can answer smart, right? Answer smart. Sometimes some class, some student, they are not willing to answer smart, but they are knowledgeable. So if the person willing to show their talent, what they can do, if a particular person, he have good knowledge about computer, or he want to show the talent to the outside market, he can write one virus program. So due to that, he might be popular, right? So there are chances sometime some knowledgeable guys, they can show their talents using the virus program, right? Or it's revenue. Employee may plant time bomb in programs, right? So they can put bombs in the program. Due to that, they can earn money. Fraud. Virus may allow access to an otherwise secure system. So it can be moved to the online banking or financial institution. So they can simply get their password. And if you can access a system, then you can get more money from the system. So we can break through the system. They can write the virus program. How we can break through the secure system, right? Political and terrorist motives. So sometimes in our political attention, in our political view, if I can create to boost that type of virus program, right? So damage the reputation of a computer, so reputation of the competitor. So there are two vendors or so many vendors in the market. So the competitor or the oppositor or the opposition party may plan to affect the opposite party. So he can plan to put a bomb, time bomb, say damage the reputation of the relevant owner. So it's create benefit. So one person name is spoiled, another one can get the benefit out of that spoiled one, right? So there are so many reasons the hackers, they can write the program. So some of the reasons is appear here. Incorporate a virus to enemy computer. So they try to write the program for the enemy's computer. So it can damage their system. Then the opposition party, they can enjoy, right? So I think you already have the idea about virus. Virus can be transmitted from one system to another through various media. Say, once upon a time, floppy disk. Nowadays, flash drive, tape backup, most probably internet, software, right? Internet, email, software, right? Virus system, some of the symptoms that a computer will show up when nuisance sound is created, right? Some of the symptoms that a computer will show up when infected with a virus are listed below. Programs take long time to load than normal. So sometimes some program takes more time to load the program. So normally it can be boot within 30 seconds. So it maybe take more than 3 minutes or 4 minutes, but you can assume your program can be infected by the virus. Computer hard drive constantly run out of free space. So when the hard drive is working, the LED light indicate the hard disk is working. So the drive is working continuously. What's the meaning of that one? So the drive is working continuously. That means something is replicated inside. Due to that, the hard drive constantly ran out of the free space. No more space. Everything filled by the programs. What type of program can fill it out? So virus program. The floppy disk drive or hard drive run when you are not using it. So if you are not using floppy drive or hard drive, so in sometime your floppy drive indicator or hard disk drive indicator show green light. What is the meaning for that one? Without your knowledge, the hard drive or floppy drive can be accessed. So some other program is running without your knowledge. Strange sound or beeping noises come from the computer. So unwanted noise came out. So that also one reason. So graphics and display on your computer monitors. Unwanted message, unwanted symbol automatically display. Unable to access the hard drive when boosting from the floppy drive. So it's problem to access the hard drive, right? So program size keep changing. Automatically the size of program may be changed. Conventional memory is less than it used to be and you cannot explain it. So the size of the memory should be comes down. You have a problem to explain why it comes down, right? Program act as erratically. So these are the symptoms of virus symptoms. So the first step, we can detect or denote what's the purpose they are writing the virus. Second step, we can detect, so what are the medium it can be transmit one machine to another machine. Third one, what are the symptoms? In your machine is affected by virus, what are the symptoms? You can simply diagnose that one, right? So main phases of virus activity. So the main phases of a viruses generally followers gain access to the system. So they can plan to access the system, lies dormant, say the virus already inside the system, but it's like a dormant stage, right? It's like a dormant stage. So sometimes when you are using your bank account is not active within 1 year or 6 month period. They said your account is not active. Due to that, your account is in the dormant stage. Dormant means it's like a dormant means say dormant means the program is active, but no more harm or nothing do in that particular time. It's waiting to attack, right? It's waiting to attack. So it's waiting to see the time when it can be blast, right? So propagates, so it can be spread it out. Virus is triggered by some event, so it can be target some other event, virus action, right? So main phases of virus activity: gain access to the system, try to access the system. Sometimes it's like a dormant stage. Sometimes it can be propagate, it can be spread it. Virus is triggered by some other event, so it can be connected to some other document and waiting. When that program should be run, this one is also running. So that's like a time bomb, right? Virus actions. Main type of virus, there are three main type of viruses: boot sector virus, file infected virus, and macro virus. Boot sector virus it's the main aim of boot sector virus is affect the boot sector of the computer. So when you are switch on the computer is initially ran out. So in a black screen, white letters are moving very fast. That means the computer is booting. In that time, the boot sector virus affect the booting area of the computer. So if it is affected the booting area files, what's the results of that one? The machine cannot be work. The machine cannot be boot. So we want to reinstall the complete system, right? We want to reinstall the complete system. This one is the very worst virus in the main type of viruses, right? So the boot sector virus is very dangerous virus. So it can be affect the boot files, right? So when the boot file is missing or boot file is corrupted, we want to reinstall that particular file. Second one, file virus. So it can be affect some other programs or some other files. Macro virus, macros, right? So the explanation of different type of three viruses and how we can protect a computer from computer virus. How we can protect a computer from computer virus. There are many ways to prevent a computer from computer virus attack. Some of the prevention are listed below. Verbal warning, right? Second one, use of antivirus software. Third one, avoiding the use of unchecked disk. So without checking the disk or without scanning the disk, when we are using the disk, it's create problem, right? Avoiding the use of unauthorized or unchecked software. So we don't know the title of the software or we don't know the contents of some software. Without our knowledge, when we are using some software, sometime with that software have some other virus program, right? So right, protecting all standard software, use only CD-ROM viruses, versions of software whenever possible, firewall. So sometimes some other antivirus software is available in the market. Normally, every type of virus program, antivirus programs also time to time, they can update the antivirus because any other new virus program will come, the antivirus program try to capture the virus program. What is the purpose? They are using the antivirus program. They can try to find the virus program. So the antivirus company is also promoting to find the virus program. If new virus program is coming, then only the antivirus programs also demand. Could you understand what I say? So whatever, whenever, wherever something comes new, if it is new, then only people are very keen to purchase the antivirus program to protect their computer. Otherwise, the virus program are old, no more new program, then the old virus program is enough to detect everything. So the new virus program, they want to detect the virus program every year or every month. We want to update periodically, right? So the virus is very small chapter, and we are talking about the antivirus, right? So in addition to this, we want to see what are the advantages when we are using e-banking. Yeah, I received one comment. So the purpose of writing the antivirus program, guys, they try to make virus program, right? And then they can selling their solution of that particular virus program. In this way, they can try to sell their product, right? So normally there is business, right? That is not our side. So when we are, so sometimes some government and terrorist group is available in some countries, so government they have some war. When the weapon selling countries, they try to sell the weapons to the government, and they will give, when they are selling some weapons, how they want to protect how they can protect from that weapons. That strategy also they can give to the opposite party. So they plan to sell some aircraft to one government, and in the same time they can sell the missiles to the opposite party, right? Then only, so remaining balance. Otherwise, the balancing totally changed, right? So likewise, the antivirus program also may be motivated by the antivirus companies as well, right? Right. So next one, in the e-commerce, electronic commerce, electronic banking, electronic TV, electronic radio, everything. Nowadays, when we are talking about, everything come from E, right? Everything come from E. How many of you have good knowledge about to purchase the goods from internet nowadays? If anyone asks, yeah, you can buy this one from Daraz, you can buy this one from Alibaba, whatever. So what is your requirement? You can easily get it from Alibaba or Daraz. What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages when you are purchasing one good or one goods from your favorable one throughout the internet. So what are the advantages or what are the disadvantages when we are purchasing the stock from e-commerce? I am expecting the suggestion from your side. So please, please let me know or chat with me. What are the advantages when we are using the e-commerce, right? I plan to purchase one item from the internet. What are the benefit to me? List out what are the benefit when we are purchasing the stock from the internet. I couldn't get any response from you, so if you know the answer, please type. What are the benefits when we are purchasing the stock from internet or e-commerce? First, we can discuss with advantage. We can pre-order. So pre-order. Yeah, we can place the order, pre-order. What is the advantage for pre-ordering? We can place the pre-order. Okay. So due to the pre-order, if the company allowed to do anything for the pre-order, then we can get the offers. So we can pre-order the quantity. So before watching, we can place the order. Maybe it might have some advantages and disadvantages as well, right? We are not checking or we are not watching, but we want to place the order, right? Advantages. It will be more useful with this pandemic season. So it's one of the good and better idea why we want to go out unnecessarily. If you want, you can place the order via the internet, right? E-commerce, then you can easily get the stock. No need to move here and there. We can get the goods before they sold out by pre-ordering. The purpose of pre-ordering, we can place the order, then definitely they want to give to us. Without our knowledge, they can't sell it. So due to that, we can keep the stock. Door delivery. Due to the door delivery, time deduction, waste of time, right? So we can place the order via the internet or e-commerce. Then we can get the stock from out of our store. So when they are issuing the product in our doorstep, then we can reduce the time wastage, right? Reduce the time. Otherwise, if you want to check the product at the shop, what will happen? You can move here and there, check the product, check the availability. So everything, if you want to check one after the other, it will take more time, right? More time. But if you can place the order by the internet, then you can only check whether the models are appropriate or the models are remaining same and what are the colors of each model. That's all, nothing else you have to discuss, right? So anything else? So the market is open, only one market. You can go through anywhere. So in your preference, you can place the order, right? Not only it should be the Sri Lankan product or within Sri Lankan available product. You can place the order for globally, right? So you can wear global standard product or you can use global standard product if you want, or if you have the capacity, then you can purchase anywhere. Oh, good. Yeah, that one is also one type of advantage. I can purchase the stock anywhere, right? If I need the stock. Yeah, good. Anything else? Any other advantage? So up to now we discussed we can get the stock from our door due to the door delivery time reduction. So no need much time. Or we can cut down the waste times. We can place the pre-order goods. So we can purchase anywhere throughout the world. The stock is available. We can place the order anywhere, right? Other than this, no more advantage. So I am expecting the answers from your side. If anyone else willing to answer? Advantages. Cut down the waste time. We can easily get the product in our doorstep. Another option, we can find the product with the price, right? We can find the product with the price. So when we can try to see the product with the price, if you have a good knowledge about the product, then you can easily find the price and compare the product and price, right? You can simply match the price and the product. What do you feel in this product? Can you buy for this price? Is it good or bad, right? So day before yesterday, one of my friend immediately give a call. So in Dallas, they can put 850 rupees for power bank price. So shall I purchase the power bank immediately? He asked me, right? 850 rupees, 10,000 milliamperes power bank. So actually it's very cheap, right? Not available in the market. If you know the price and the value of the goods or the product quality, then you can purchase, right? So the contents is if the product is the original one. If it is not original one, then it's create problem, right? If it is the original one, then that price is okay. If it is not original one, if it is the copy one, how we can trust to purchase the stock, right? It more efficient for entrepreneur. Yeah, in entrepreneur side, in the entrepreneur side. So normally, if you plan to sell the product, what shall we do? We want to take one shop in a good location. So we want to advertise. So we want to accept the customers from outside. So attractive way to maintain the showroom. So we can keep a very good place. We can keep good environment. Then only the customer come to purchase the stock. So due to that, we can spend more money. Why we want to spend more money? We can keep one potential area They can keep their surrounding with ACO, AC and all. So many workers, they want to work in that particular place. Why? The customer will come, everyone, they want to talk to you. So with your needs, they want to show the product. And finally, if you are satisfied, then only you can purchase, right? So when you are purchasing a product at the shop, and when you are purchasing the product via the online purchasing, what are the difference between these two? So when we are purchasing the stock, the shop owner definitely keep the stock. When you are coming, you can ask the color, what are the colors. If you want, they want to show the color, then only you can fulfill your needs. If you are fulfill your needs, then only you are interested to purchase. But in e-commerce, I can put the picture and the colors. These are the colors is available. This is the picture. In this specification, I can give this price. So no one know where is my location, right? So I can deliver the stocks to your doorstep. I don't want to keep any potential location, so I can keep that one in a store. So otherwise, I can immediately order to some other distribution company. But when I can receive the order from customer, right? So at the same time, I can place the order. So without no delay, I can take the stock and send it to the client address. No more wastage, no nothing. Sometime, if you can clear cut connection between every products throughout the island, why we want to keep the stock in our warehouse? We can get the stocks from outside, so fulfill the customer needs what they request. So one customer willing to purchase one laptop, so i3 laptop, right? They prefer to purchase silver color. Then what shall we do? In the shop person, they can keep what are the colors is available in the market. He want to keep the color, right? So the customer prefer to buy silver color, then they can have the silver color. But in online ordering, no problem. So if you are ordering silver color, immediately he can place the order for silver color and get the stock and send it to you, right? So doing this type of business, so normal shops or normal showroom, they can spend more money for getting the showroom, more money to maintain the showroom. But in other hand, in the online business, they don't want to keep potential place, and they don't want to give that much of rent for their company. They don't want to keep the environment, right? Because no one, we were not visited to take the stock. Where did you buy get the stock? In our doorstep, right? In our doorstep only we are receiving the stock, right? What are the disadvantage when we are purchasing the stock from online? Think about what are the disadvantage. What are the disadvantages? If no more suggestion, what do you mean? You don't know anything about the e-commerce, no? Is it? So tell me your suggestions. Hello. They can cheat us. Okay, sorry. I see one suggestion. Sometime not sure ordered item come to safety. While paying money via debit or credit card, that will be hacked or may go under purchasing. Uh, uh, it can be hacked by the hackers, right? There are problems when we are using our credit or debit card. So it may be hacked by some other unwanted authority or hackers or crackers. Maybe there are chances available, right? One thing. So second one, sometime not sure ordered item come to safely. It may be damaged. When we are putting the orders, it may be damaged. Okay. Any other comments? They can cheat us. Most of the time, we wasn't get a warranty. So when we are getting the stock from online, so we have a problem where we want to give it. If any problem will happen, right? If anything goes wrong, any warranty is coming, how we can sort out, how we can manage to place the orders. So these are the problems also available. Other than this, I am expecting something different from this. How many of you were ready to purchase the stock without showing the real one? So I can ask the question like this. How many of you willing to marry without showing the person directly? You can only show the person in the photo. So you can show the photo and you can agree, I can marry to this bridegroom. The same thing will happen here, no? Only you can show the photo image. You can show the image. So show the image and then you can buy the product. So what do you feel? Is it difficult or it's manageable? How many of you can agree when you are searching your partner showing the photos only? Hmm? So nowadays they can take beauty shots. So many shots is available. They can take beauty shots, selfie shot, pretty shots, right? So they can take photos like that and they can upload their photos. You can show the photo and you can say, yes, I can agree. I can go with you. Your style, your beauty, I can. So sometime when you see the person in real, you can't tolerate, you can't accept the color and face. Why? Everything you can screen in the photo, right? The same thing is happen when we are purchasing the stock in the online, because when you can see the product in the photo, the style definitely different. So I had a good experience when we are purchasing the stock from the online. Say I place one mat carpet. So when I can show the product or search the product in the internet, it's different color and different style. So I like that one. So then I can place the order. When I can receive the stock, when I open that one, so it's not the same one, but both are same. The picture is totally different, right? So sometime you can place the order. So the size and color, it's like this. The back size, okay, it's look like this. when you are receiving the stock, the size may be not in the expected one, right? So these are the disadvantages when we are placing the order in the online, right? So maybe the color different, maybe the size different while you are purchasing the top from online. Maybe it can be take 2 weeks, 3 weeks time as well. In addition to that, these are the problem is remaining, but advantage is available. Sometime when you are searching something in the shops, it's difficult to find. But when you are searching that one in the online, you can immediately find the product. Yeah, some fraud companies, they can do the copy brand as well. They can sell, right? That's the issue, right? So e-commerce, you have to analyze. If the question will come, you have to analyze in your point, right? In your own words, in your point. So what are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? So in an organization, what are the difference between the manual work and the automated computers? So what is the difference between these two when we are using manually and when we are using computers, right? So throughout the network, what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages, right? So that's all in the e-commerce, right? It's enough today. We'll see in the next class. Okay, thank you. Any problem? If you have any problem, you can ask question.